Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I won't take a lot of your time, but the message that I'm going to share today is both extremely important and extremely personal. So, what I'm going to talk about today has had a huge effect on my life, both in the negative and the positive. But I feel like the stress levels in society today are really high. There's a lot of reasons why we're stressed out. And one of the things humans like to do when we're stressed is we like to eat. And we like to eat a lot of foods because eating food is incredibly emotional. So if you're already emotional, stressed out, and scared about what's happening, then we often turn to things such as food to help kind of get us through those hard times. But we need to understand that being stressed out and eating food, while it is somewhat normal to do so, it can actually lead to more stress because the hormone that our brain uses to be happy is called serotonin. Okay, so serotonin is a hormone that our digestive tract creates. So about 90 to 95% of our happy hormone, serotonin, is manufactured by ourselves in our intestinal tract. When it's made there, it goes up to our brain and it makes us happy. It makes us clear-headed. It makes life challenges a little bit easier to overcome. But it's the exact opposite can also happen, where we mess up our digestive tract, or our digestive tract becomes so inflamed and sick that the cells that are in charge of producing serotonin can't. And that's something that I've been living with for the last 15 years, is the inability of my digestive tract to keep up with the serotonin demand. And so I walked around miserable, anxious, depressed. I thought the world was coming to an end. Every time I'd wake up in the morning, I'd have to convince myself that today was worth living, okay? And I took a ton of things like Prozac. Prozac is a medication that is designed to take what little bit of serotonin your digestive tract was able to make. And what that Prozac does is it allows the brain to hold on to that little bit of serotonin as long as possible. So that's why Prozac is made. So if you think about it, Prozac is not a cure. All it does is it allows the brain to kind of use that serotonin, that little bit that's created by the digestive tract. And so Prozac is just a temporary band-aid approach. And there's a lot more others. Those are they're called selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, or SSRIs. Okay, it's quite the mouthful. But why I'm telling you today is in the last 6 months, I have not had to take my medications that I've been taking for the last 15 years, because I was able to apply the Wellness Way approach and actually heal my digestive tract, which then allowed the cells of my body to produce serotonin at the adequate levels where my brain is now happy, and I don't have to overcome these constant waves of anxiety and depression. It wasn't by taking medication, because like I just explained, the medication won't help why you're having low serotonin. What will help is healing the intestinal tract. And those are the things that I've learned by adopting the Wellness Way in my life. And it's had such a great impact that I'm actually a Wellness Way doc now, and I'm able to share this information with you today. I just had a patient come in, a kid just graduating from high school, about that age, and he's a mess. He is having so much anxiety and depression, and he doesn't know what's going on. And today I was actually able to sit down with him and share 15 years of nightmares, and I'm able to help this kid not go down the same path that I walked. Walked is being generous. It's more like crawled and barely survived, right? Like military crawl through my day. So anyways, I want to be able to shed a lot of light onto this, because I've done everything except this, and everything else has failed me, but this has actually worked. So I wanted to share that with you guys today. Have a great week. I will be flying out to Madison, Wisconsin, or Green Bay, Wisconsin this weekend My company's having a huge training this weekend, and so I'll be there Thursday to Tuesday. So I'm going to be bringing back a lot more information, such as serotonin and how we can be happy people if we just heal our digestive tracts. So come in, call, let me teach you how to do that, so you guys don't have to go down the same path I did. And I'm lucky to have survived it. Okay. So anyways, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow.